Righto, stage 2 is restarting the tractor. So I've got to bleed out firstly the fuel filters. On the 995 it's only got one bleed nut just over here. That's the one that holds the filter together. So tiny bit of air came out of that. And then there are two little bleed nuts on the 4-cylinder, which is here and here. Again, tiny bit of air came out of here. So then apparently you only need to crack one injector, and because I've mad maxed my tractor, the bonnet's a little bit tricky to get off. So I instead of undoing this, and I think this is now welded instead of screwed because it broke off there, it's my tree guard, I've had to crack the injector up here. A little bit hard to see. Let's see if we can get in there. Focus. Come on. Come on. Oh, I can't quite tap. There we go. So that's a size 16, and I've cracked that, given the pipe a little wiggle just to unseat it, and that should hopefully bleed the air out when I turn it over. So anyway, speaking of turning it over, so you don't wear your battery out, I've got a little lithium jumper pack just here, and I've hooked the positive onto the starter motor, and the negative, well, that's just going on a nice bit of bare metal down there. We won't talk about that. So these guys reset themselves after 30 seconds, so you need to either undo the negative clamp and clamp it back on, and you get about 30 seconds in which to turn over your motor. I've also put a charger here because I flattened the battery first time, trying to see if I could just turn it over and not bleed it. That needs a little bit of attention, that terminal, probably replacing, and then I'll grease over it. Anyway, so at first we'll just turn it over for 30 seconds, and green light's on. It's in neutral. Unfortunately the neutral switch broke on this and I can't get a replacement in Australia. And fuel on, that'll help to bleed it. It's pulling out the lever on the left, and I just heard this click off again. I think we're good to go. Just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sounds a bit different. This may have turned off. Okay, anyway, that's enough excitement. So hopefully I'll have this up and running soon. So yes.